Did you know that over 20% of adults suffer with chronic pain every single day? Now that's 1 in 5 people. That's a big chunk of our population. Yet many of these people suffering with chronic pain struggle to find answers, struggle to find resources and information that actually helps them manage their pain. And that's usually not through a lack of trying. By the time my clients come to see me, they mention that they have seen a variety of different healthcare professionals. They have read a load of information online or in books, but despite this, they are still struggling to manage their pain condition, or their pain condition is still impacting them on a daily basis, whether it's affecting their sleep or their relationships or quality of life, or affecting them emotionally. My name is Catherine Sharples. I'm a clinical specialist physiotherapist and I specialise in pain management. So today I want to share with you some of the best books around chronic pain and pain management that I hope will help you regain power and control over managing your pain condition. Now, whether you're new to managing chronic pain or looking for fresh insights, I think these books will be useful for you, not only because they are evidence-based, they're science-backed, but also because they are straightforward to understand and the concepts that you take on can easily be applied. So as you probably know, there are tons of information online about chronic pain, some good, some not so good, but the hardest thing is knowing which information that you can trust and which information that you can take on board and apply and know that it will make a difference. First up is Healing Back Pain by Dr. John Sarno. Now, I need to let you know that this book was written more than 10 years ago, so some of the theories are slightly outdated. But I believe that this book was the cornerstone of changing the management of chronic pain conditions. While some argue that Dr. Sarno's ideas are outdated or controversial, many have found his insights incredibly enlightening. Dr. John Sarno looks at chronic pain with a different lens. Instead of approaching all chronic pain with a biomedical model, he looks into chronic pain with a different model. He doesn't undermine the effects of emotional challenges or repressed emotions or psychological stress and the impact that can have on the human body. So this book challenges the common or the traditional biomedical model and shifts and encourages the readers to look at their pain from a different perspective. I recognise that his theories will not resonate with everyone, but I have had clients who've had breakthroughs after reading this book. The second book I'm going to recommend is Explain Pain by David Butler and Lorimer Moseley. This book is an excellent resource for anyone wanting to understand the science of pain better. What I love most about this book is that it can take really complex neuroscience topics and can break it down into small, comprehensive, understandable bits of information about what pain is, the science behind pain, and why we have it and why it sticks around. They emphasise that pain is not just a simple response to injury and that it's much more complex than that. Pain is shaped by many factors such as past experiences, emotions and thoughts. What I really admire about this book is its emphasis on education. They also use a lot of stories and analogies to help the reader understand why the brain processes pain the way it does. So the next book recommendation is The Body Keeps a Score by Dr. Bessel van der Kolk. This book for me was quite a challenging read and it does discuss topics that are quite sensitive, and I guess the purpose and what this book is trying to do is to look at how trauma impacts our brain and bodies and how pain can be a result of past trauma. While this book is a really emotional read, I find it highly informative, and the information that I gathered from this book helped me understand that you can't just treat pain as the physical, because it's a lot more complex than that. In this book, it also discusses different treatment methods that can help you recover from trauma if you have suffered with trauma in the past. Finally, the fourth book I am going to recommend, and this is a personal favourite, this book is called The Way Out by Alan Gordon. Now, if I could only recommend one book to my clients, this would be the one, and that is based on the amount of people that I have seen recover or reduce their pain as a result of reading this book. One client in particular had pain for 35 years, and after reading this book, he was able to implement strategies and understand his pain better, to the extent where he barely suffered with pain after this. The author, Alan Gordon, introduces a concept called somatic tracking, and clients can use somatic tracking to view and look at their pain from a different perspective, a perspective with less fear and judgment. His approach, I believe, is accessible and compassionate, and it can help people gain control of their pain experience and improve their quality of life. I will include all the links to the books in the description below, so if you want to easily find them, that's where they'll be. And if you have any resources that you have found useful as well in managing your chronic pain and you want to share it with others, then please put those resources in the comments below. Please leave a comment if you have any questions, and I will be back providing more information once I have given birth to this baby. So I'm currently 35 weeks at the moment. So if I sounded a bit breathless during this video, then that's why. So another 5 weeks and hopefully I will have a baby. So we'll see how I get on with uploading videos then. Thank you. Bye.